coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Eliezer Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty V. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
That misses. 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
Second, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
2-1.
No, that's out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And it's fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, we got one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No runner, no runner. Cut hold, cut hold.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Darling.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Right there.
Batting fourth. The first
From
baseman.
the stretch, here's the pitch.
Brian Anderson.
Cooper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Anderson is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. So digging in now, number 1, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 1.
Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Diaz has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Cory Dickerson. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled away. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1. Here's Matt Joyce now.
Batting 6. The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Joyce.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Batting 7. The shortstop. Eijun.
Into the box now, Eijun Diaz. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order, still down 3-0. At the plate, Ryan Lavarnway. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Batting ninth.
In now, Jose Arena. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. To Crawford for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Runners on first with one down. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jazz Chisholm becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
The first baseman, Garrett
Cooper stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Hey, 2 down here.
That evens it up 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now in the box, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another. And good for him. Has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
Hey, infield plays at 1 here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Slater's under it. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
The left fielder,
Into the box, Cory Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right.
I got it!
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... And now the Giants pitcher, number one. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Leading up for the Marlins, the right fielder, MAJORS.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
No outs here.
That swung on and missed.
1-1.
We're even at 1-1. Too much
2-1.
dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Come on, guys.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Still even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Standing in now, Eijun Diaz. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
The catcher, number 36.
So now to the plate, Ryan LaVarnway. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2 the count. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The short end of it. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Richard Blyer. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting, the second
At
baseman.
the plate now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jazz Chisholm becomes out number 2 this inning.
Now batting.
Into the box
The
now,
first baseman.
Garrett Cooper.
Garrett
As
Cooper.
he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here it comes. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1-8-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled off. Line towards center field.
2-2-2.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here,
Now
but I've
batting.
never met a big league
The third
ball player
baseman.
that's going to give away an at-bat in any game
Anderson.
ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a
Hey, we got
knock.
no outs.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Up next
The
for
left
Miami,
fielder, number
Cory
23.
Dickerson. He comes in
ground ball.
0 for 2 thus far.
Dickerson.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every
Up,
hitter.
up, look up.
Seems like every one of them are
Got room,
0-2,
got room.
1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Classic strikeout
1-2
pitch right there
count.
on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Cory Dickerson becomes
The right
out
fielder,
number
number
2 this
7.
inning.
Matt.
He's ready now. The pitch. Matt Joyce is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave one. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Evan Longoria is going to be asked to get things going here as a leadoff.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. San Francisco get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Number 1 earns the win, his second, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Eliezer Hernandez couldn't.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career. This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Number 1 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Soft liner towards short. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. In there, and it's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be into the box now. Robinson Cano. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Basabe has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a step off. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
This is skied into short left center. Basabe comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's Todd Frazier now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Frazier.
Chopper to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder.
First pitch 16, on its way.
Jake Marisnick.
No, that's
sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
2-2.
Hey, come on,
Looped under
guy.
that one with that swing, which
right
tells
here.
me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tomas Nido. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, number 3.
Pitch on the way.
Tomas Nido.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Here we go, guys.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So here's the Mets pitcher, Rick Porcello. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, 0-1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, get yourself right here. Let's go.
And a fastball called, strike 3, and the side is retired. For the third coming up, no score.
Let's ride. Let's go. Right
Leading
here.
up.
So here now is the pitcher, number 1. He stands in for the first time in this one. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. 1 down. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Rosario swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this, even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power. He does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus speed helps him pick up a lot of hits.
And that's what I love about him. He knows his skill set and he stays within himself and doesn't try and do too much. He understands what he's capable of, hits the ball on the ground, line drives, maybe a gapper for a triple, and puts the defense on their heels.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Ready now, J.D. Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. No runs, no hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Michael Conforto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12 to the tied 0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, no runner. Hold it.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball.
That's the ball.
This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
That's a ball.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. But that one rolls foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hey, strike this guy out. Give him yourself.
And it's fouled away. Cano stands at first with one out.
We got one.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
No runner. Eat it.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Tomas Nido, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-0.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Two left for the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping into the box, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward right field. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the pitcher, Rick Porcello. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the inside corner with the sinker, ruled a ball. On the year, Porcello is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hit or home run guy right here. The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Slater's under it. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Lifted the other way out to left center. Slater's under it.
I got it.
And that's the first out of the inning. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, we got one.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. I got the count 1-2.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on.
2 down, 2 down.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 0-2 home. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper. standing in, number 1. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
There to make the play is Frazier for the first down. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Todd Frazier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Called strike 0-2.
The count 0-2.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Jake Marisnick. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey,
he's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Wilson Ramos.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Weak roller right side. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Brad Brock.
Brad Brock.
Nobody out now, nobody out.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike.
Hey, place at 1 now.
The 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
There's a 1 here.
Strike 2 up in the zone.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here's a pop-up now. 2 down here in the 9th.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet.
Best stuff right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Right to him. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, as this one is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. San Francisco rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 1 notches his 3rd win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Rick Porcello is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs on 9.
A young pitcher is called into his manager's office after a notable performance. A pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rick Porcello gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hey, no outs here.
Pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
We got one here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Michael Conforto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Popped up. Number 1 is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding forward now, Robinson Cano, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Cano waits on the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, let's go right here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's down to third. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
No runner. Cut, hold.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. We'll move to the stepping up to the plate, number 1. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
the center fielder.
And now pitch on the way.
Marisnik.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
All right, come on now.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Coming to the plate now, Rick Porcello.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Rick.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Mets strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out.
And here we go.
First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees. Nothing in 1.
The count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Got him.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Yastrzemski, and it's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Wilson Ramos is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up
24.
Robinson Cano.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Pitch popped up. Flores in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. So stepping in, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the second deck and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Rosario.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. Fouled off. Porcello leads off first with 1 away. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Grounder down the line at third. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2, the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field.
Right on, you're scoring.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Davis.
And now a pitch on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. In now, Michael Conforto.
Right
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey. 0-1.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
No, that's
awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Dominic Smith is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, in the inning. Ready once again. Wilson Ramos. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Cano waits on the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Yoenis Cespedes swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Sean Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. David Peterson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Edwin Diaz. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. The Giants will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Peter Lambert starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Pillar is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 1.
Now here it comes. Popped him up. Posey is there. 2 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now.
Blackmon.
Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on.
First here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First offering on its way. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Today's ball game provides the Giants with a chance to end the series on a very high note. A win completes the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that. And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Now he'll step off. First pitch on its way.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. The Giants put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nolan Arenado is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski is there. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Legs churning, he's headed for second.
Hey, no run.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here you go, guys. Let's go. Hey, we got 2 down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tony Walters is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Kemp at second with 2 down. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Next to bat for the Giants, number 1. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Nice job. Good work.
So in now for San Francisco, Donovan Solano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. So striding in, Austin Slater, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. One there, on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Peter Lambert stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Plays at 1 here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Striding in for the Rockies, Kevin Pillar. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And now pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Pillar hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. At the plate, Garrett Hampson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, Charlie.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. In his career, Blackmon is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. Is a ball high and inside.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
The count.
To 2-2 now.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Too high, ball 3. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 1. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little.
Go.
And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Solano.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Here we go, boys.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And the pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done.
14.
Still a lot of game left in this one.
Walter.
Tony Walters will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the... Striding in, Peter Lambert, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Peter.
And the pitch.
Lambert.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Kevin Pillar is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. One and 2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strike.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Blackmon.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hey, nobody out now.
This one's down to third. Taken in by Flores. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit.
No runner, right there. Hold it.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Grounded softly to the right. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. San Francisco crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Trevor Cahill gets the win in relief, his second.